There was a controversial play in the Packers-Vikings game on Sunday. Kirk Cousins threw an interception that would have ended the game. Should have been game over. The Packers should have won. And the interception got called back because Clay Matthews was called for roughing the passer. Clay Matthews picked up Kirk Cousins and landed on him. So I'm going to show you what Clay Matthews had to say about that, because Clay Matthews was not happy.
I don't know what else to do. I mean, I don't know. You let me know. Tell me. Did I put pressure on him? Because I thought I hit him within, his waist, the chest. I got my head across, put my hands down, and to call it, at that point in the game, it's just, it's unbelievable.
Okay, what I'm about to say is harsh, but it's true. Clay Matthews needs to wise up. The NFL has made it very clear, if you land on a quarterback and he's not holding the football, that is roughing the passer. The NFL, whether you agree with the rule or not, the NFL has said you cannot land on your body. You cannot land with your body weight on the quarterback if he does not have the football in his hands. If a quarterback throws the ball, do not land on him. Guess what Clay Matthews did? Clay Matthews landed on Kirk Cousins after he'd thrown the football. Kirk Cousins was not holding the football, and Clay Matthews was laying on him. I have to constantly deal with dumb rules in college. It's a frustrating thing to me. Once upon a time, I almost failed a class because I kept skipping a class, and I want to explain to you the circumstance. There was no reason to go. I'm a really busy guy. I have 4 jobs, try to do my show, and I only showed up for the tests. I was killing in the class, had a great grade. I followed along online. He put all the PowerPoints online. There was no reason for me to go to class. Professor didn't care. Professor said, there's a rule. You have to be in class if you want to pass. And so I had to change my behavior and start going to class. And it was really dumb, a frustrating waste of time, but it didn't matter. I had to follow the rule because that was the rule. I had to adapt to the rule. Life is full of really silly rules you may not agree with, but it doesn't matter. You have to conform to the rules. Clay Matthews is not going to single-handedly get the NFL to change their rule for roughing the passer. He can try, but the likelihood of that working is very, very little. Very, very low. When Clay Matthews says, I don't know what else to do, I can tell you what you have to do. You can't land on a quarterback if they're not holding the football. Clay, it's very simple. And then Clay Matthews made it even worse. He said, how can you make that call in that moment? He's talking about how the moment was so big at the end of the game. How could you call roughing the passer there? And you could really counter that argument by saying, Clay Matthews, how could you land on a quarterback in a big moment like that? You got to be smarter. Whether you agree with the rule or not, you have to conform to the rule. I'm not saying I like it, but you can't land on a quarterback while they're not holding the football with your body weight. It's not allowed. It's roughing the passer. Whether you like the rule, whether you don't. I don't even know if I like the rule. It's harsh, but it's true. You have to conform. You have to follow the rule, or else you're going to get penalized. And 2 weeks in a row now, Clay Matthews has been penalized for roughing the passer. And it's very simple. Again, you cannot land on a quarterback after they've thrown the football. The football isn't in their hand. Your body weight cannot land on the quarterback. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Zach Schaumler. This is my show, Strong Opinion Sports. It's my pride and joy. I'm very proud of it. If you're new to Strong Opinion Sports, you can subscribe to it on iTunes, SoundCloud, on YouTube. You can find the full entire hour-long podcast on YouTube, or you can find more shorter breakout videos like the one you just watched. And if you like what I had to say, maybe you hate what I had to say, share this with your friends. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is. Help me grow Strong Opinion Sports by telling your friends about the show. My name is Zach Schaumler. Have a great day.